Hello. So we have a bunch of questions about or around ending sessions on time, ending sessions period, like what do you say? How do you make sure you ended on time? So we're going to go through a bunch of that today. I'd like to thank TherapyNotes for sponsoring us. So let's start with kind of paying attention throughout the session about like the intensity of the session and the depth at which you're going. Alongside time is starting to run out for their session. And this is definitely something for you to be talking about in supervision or consultation more so than something I can just state here. But making sure that you are kind of managing the intensity of the session as time goes by. I would say, like, depending on the client, and there's no like perfect, I'm trying to give you like a timetable. There's no perfect timetable because it's going to depend on your client. Some of them it takes so long to get into a really intense place, if that's where they need to go, that it's going to take up much of your session, and then you're able to do just a little bit of work before you start ratcheting back and helping them ground and things like that. So I can't give you a timetable. I'd love to. It's above my pay grade. I would say I have a few little things that I do to keep me aware of that. I have aware of the time at least, because I can get really like super focused. I have a clock on either side, so I can look either way to see the time, as came my client. I have this watch, which is an old model of a fossil hybrid smartwatch. It looks like a regular watch. Loop. It looks like a regular watch, but it does a few things, like it'll vibrate at 50 past the hour, which I have it set up during my clinical day. They go off at 50 past every hour. And that is like, okay, Allison, it's like really time to wrap up now. What I say is, so it looks like we're coming up on time. How are you feeling? I want to check in with my clients about how they're feeling before they go out the door, particularly if it was a hard session for them. If we need to do a little grounding work, then I've got some time to do a little grounding work. And then because my clients all have regular times, I just usually say something like same time next week or see you next Monday or whatever. If another question I got is like, I have gotten into the habit of giving my clients extra time and I know I need to rein it in, how do I do that? You could kind of use the end of the summer as a marker for yourself. Like, okay, the summer's ending. We've been a little lax, it's time to get back. So you might say something like, I've realized I've been going over the 50-minute mark with you, and I'm working with my own punctuality, and so I'm going to be ending us on time, and I just wanted to give you a heads up because I recognize that I've been going over. And I think it's important to say the words ending on time to kind of re-emphasize that the new time that you were ending that you haven't been is probably what's been written in your consents. It's what they agreed to. It's not that you're shortening their time. It's that you were giving them extra. I would ditch any guilt about it. I know that many of us will go there first, feeling really guilty about like, oh, I used to see them for like a full 60 minutes and now it's going to be 50. I would do your best to ditch the guilt. I say it like it's nothing, but it obviously takes some work to ditch the guilt. You're doing a service for your clients by holding boundaries. We're always doing services by our clients by holding boundaries because most of us don't have great models for boundaries. And so I see it as a part of our job as therapists to model great boundaries. If you need to make a repair because they were really counting on 60 minutes, then make a repair. You also get to model how to do that and how to hold a boundary while also recognizing you need to apologize for not holding that boundary before. Let's see. So if you need more support, we got tons of it in the Abundance Party. If you feel like I've really got my practice rolling, but I wish that I felt more prepared for some of these awkward conversations that come up, heads up, for the first time in years, it's only been available in the Abundance Party for a while, but we are going to take out the What to Say When course temporarily. It'll still be in the party, but you could also buy it separately because it's my birthday month and I wanted to do something special. So that's going to be coming really soon. If you have questions for Ask Allison, you can shoot me an email at ask@abundancepracticebuilding.com. I hope you have a great day.